My goal in this video, brothers and sisters, is to find you some gems that I think are going to be super well under $1. And we're going to do a top 15 kind of ranking. No particular order, but I do think all of these coins are super undervalued. And I do think many of them will start to have a very good run in Q1 and Q2. So time is of the essence. Now, I hold many of these coins and I'm looking at building positions as we go through. But as you know, you can't hold every single coin. So let's just be super transparent. And you can't hold every single coin under $1. Now, again, this bull run, I hate to be like a Fomo guy here or too much excitement, but we're in 2025 now. Current time recording is 3rd January. By the way, it's my birthday tomorrow. By the time I post this, it might be later. It probably will be, but yeah, I do think we're going to experience one of the craziest bull runs. And now time is of the essence, because what we can see on screen, you might be asking, why is Axie Infinity on this list? Please don't put Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity is not on this list because, number one, it's above $1, but I'm just here to show you what a bull run can do. This coin gave you over 200, 300x in the last bull run. Crazy. Again, don't buy Axie Infinity. Nothing wrong with it, but I wouldn't buy it. Solana, problem with Solana is too far gone. $208, 100 billion market cap. And what you'll find out as this video goes forward, it's not really about the coins under $1. It's the market cap. And that is super important. But again, Solana, can't buy it. Decentralized mana, it is under $1, and the market cap is considerably low, but I'm really here just to show you what a bull run can do. This coin, 150, 200x, and you could have bought it literally for 2 years, okay? So you had 2 years to DCA, and then nothing happened, and then guess what? Bull run came, and that is just to show you what can happen. So it's very good. And here is how bull run can change everything. One bull run. This was a story I found on Reddit, and I thought it was very good because it just shows you how one bull run can change your life. And I want you guys, as we go through this video, to use this story as fuel when times get tough. E.g. right now, market's down 30%, most of our altcoins, some are down even more. So this guy talks about growing up extremely poor, the kind of poor where roaches are behind the wallpaper poor, electricity and water always being turned off, and bills not being paid. Some of you guys might be in that situation. Hopefully you're not in the roachy situation, but you know, paycheck to paycheck, job's hard, you hate it. And what this will do, and my story is somewhat similar. When I started e-com and crypto, I just hated the 9 to 5. I needed to find a way to get in. And that's what I used as my fuel. So if you're in the beginning stages and you think it's too late, use this as fuel, as motivation, because I promise you one bull run can change your life. He talks about being in a split family. His father started a business when he was 6 years old, and he did very well for himself. But the problem was it took him 25 years of grueling work to get fairly wealthy. Not rich, just comfortable. And here's the thing. 1 year can completely change your life, not 25 years, because I don't want to be 70, 65, 55, whatever, and then I'm rich. I want to do it in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s even, right? For some of you older guys out there. And again, it doesn't have to take 25 years if you know the game. And this guy talks about he never really wanted to do that, 25 years of grueling work. So he worked for his father as a business partner. He started completely new. And he didn't have much money because he was always doing, cost was risky and, they were always right. But what he did do was he developed stuff that paid his salary, but he also felt underappreciated. So again, before we get in this video, if you're at your 9 to 5 and you feel underappreciated, good, use that as fuel, because what happened was 6 years later of busting knuckles and constantly learning new stuff, he ran into cryptocurrency. And then really he started to DCA. He bought his first Dogecoin, or he was gifted his first Dogecoin in 2020. One Dogecoin, one whole Dogecoin, right? And it was fucking game on. At this point, he dumped most of his money in, which wasn't too much. A couple of others at his work did this too. And 4 years later, he has no financial worries. And really, 2021 changed this guy's life, what I was reading on this Reddit post. And it put him in an extreme position of financial power over other people who once controlled him. And the moral of this story, before we get into the shiny little coins that we're all here for, don't let being broke discourage you from changing your richness in the future. Always dream big. His wife thinks he's nuts. Maybe you've got a wife or a girlfriend that's always, why are you always looking at cryptocurrency? It's a waste of time. You keep losing money. I want to go on holiday. Fuck that, bro. Dreams can't come true if you don't have them. That's the moral. So let's get into it. Now, before we get into the first coin, do you know what the problem is with anybody in cryptocurrency, especially newbies getting in the game? And there's nothing wrong with being a newbie. Get in the game. That's great. The problem is we have 2.4 million, you can see here, current coins. And that gets to the point where it's like, hey, it's confusion. What do you buy? And you don't even know where to look. And then you see all these different categories or niches or narratives, memes, Solana, DOT, and it's like, oh, fuck. There's so many things going on, okay? And again, my goal in this video is to give you a diversified portfolio if you wanted to go under the $1 in many different categories and showing you why I think they're going to do well. But again, the real kicker is most of this stuff's going to do well, to be honest. Not 2.4 million coins, but most shit will do well, and I'll show you that going forward. So again, under $1 is great, but what's really more important about this video is the market cap. And if you can find the market cap that's relatively low, and if they have, the project has good value, good tokenomics, good marketing, a great team, maybe a great Twitter, so they can market this project. Plus use cases is obviously nice. Problem is most projects don't have use cases, which is fine, but it helps. That's where we actually get into the research. And the good news is, I've done most of the research for you. So if you just want to copy along, great. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so don't blindly buy anything. If you lose money, it's your fault. But I genuinely believe if you hold on for 2025 peak run, not buying something and then waiting it to go up next week, and if it's down 30%, you get sad. That's not what this play is about. This is not a trade play. It's a DCA portfolio to get rich in 1 year or less. Now, coin one is a new coin. It's called Aether, ATH. Now, if you believe in AI, okay, in the future, again, all we have to do is look at the video. I always compare this when I'm looking at AI cryptos because this is the number one company in AI in the stock market. And again, if you look on the weekly chart here, you can see it has done pretty much a 10x. Okay, now that's the stock market, which is a 10x is fucking amazing, by the way, in the stock market. But we were talking about cryptocurrency. So current market cap is 387 million. So again, it's under that 500 million, which is not a micro cap, but it's still a small cap. And if you believe in AI, okay, this is where I would look at building your first position. Current price is 0.06, so just under 7 cents. And what these guys do, they basically are their whole market provider of powering the future of AI. Now, there's many other coins you can look at in AI. Again, if you just come on CoinMarketCap, the best thing to do is if you go under the categories here, AI, there's even an AI memes category right now, which we are not going to touch on today because just too many shiny objects. The problem with most of these coins, e.g. like Render, I don't want to say the market cap's too far gone, but you know, it doesn't qualify for this video. 4 billion market cap, I think it's still going to do well. I think that coin is a $70 plus token, maybe even $100. But if you want to find the AI coin of Render, e.g. the AI coin of NVIDIA, this makes more sense to come in with a low, you know, $1,000, $500 compared to putting $1,000 in Render. It's not really going to change your life. At a market cap of Aether, it could completely change your life. And again, come and look at their website. I'll link some of these projects, if I remember, in the description. But again, solid numbers here. You can see exactly how many countries supported. You can see the uptime is almost 100%. And you can see exactly over $400 million worth of compute capacity, however you say that word. Partnerships are looking great. So again, this ticks a lot of boxes. And again, it is under that $1, which is great. Coin number 2 is Kaspa. A lot of problems with Kaspa right now. Do you know what it is? It's already ran a lot, but 3.1 billion, so it's in the $1 billion market cap. Some of you guys might be discredited by that, but at 12 cents, brother, I think this coin very, very soon in either Q1, Q2, and the safety that this coin gives you, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to rug tomorrow, right? So obviously you have that safe. You don't have the 100x potential, in my opinion, but I still think this has a lot of room to grow. And why I really like this coin is it pretty much launched at peak bear. Okay, a lot of projects out there were too scared to launch in peak bear because there was no interest. But this coin, what it did, and the team, they developed a good project, okay, focusing on scalability, security, speed, and decentralization, which is all great for cryptocurrency. And they got some movement fast. And really by 2023, kind of mid-May kind of time, April, the coin really started to rise. And we had that kind of second pump at the late stages of 2023. And really since the 2024, it's just been on an absolute tear. A little bit of a dip right now because of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Took a massive dip, so it could be a good buying opportunity. But again, this coin is not going to give you 100x potential, but what it will do is it will give you, I'm not going to give you price predictions. I'm going to try not to because I don't believe in them that much. I think you should have profit-taking strategies looking at Bitcoin and the cycle itself. But I do believe this will smash the $1. And again, for me, this is all about being safe, okay? So you can build safe bags, and then you can look at speculative plays that we'll talk about later on in this video. So it gives you both of them. And again, scalability, security, speed. The community is huge also, which is nice. You can see on their website. Very good website. And the Twitter page is absolutely massive. 237,000 followers. And again, every single post, you know, reaching a lot of viewers. They're always talking about updates. And they've got a high community here. So again, it takes the use cases. It doesn't take the market cap too much because it is over that, you know, $3 billion. It takes being under $1. And yeah, it mostly for me on a safe coin, again, it doesn't take the 100x potential, but it ticks that it's not going to go away tomorrow. And again, I genuinely believe this coin has a lot to run in the next wave of this bull market that we're going to be experiencing very, very soon. So again, Kaspa, if you are an early investor in this one, you might be on a different game for this one. You might be thinking about taking profits. So again, there's two sides to every single coin. E.g., going back to Solana, there was the guys that bought at $1, even under $1, $2, $3, $4, $8 that were taking profits at 100, 150, and then there were the guys that were buying at 150, and they got a very different outcome. So it's all about, you can buy the same coin, e.g. Bitcoin. A lot of guys bought Bitcoin under 10K, under 5K, under $5, right? They're focused on selling, you're focused on buying. So that's very, very important. The next coin is actually a very interesting coin. It's actually marketed by a fellow YouTuber of mine called the Fomo Factory. And the reason why I wanted to bring this up is nobody's really talking about this, and I kind of want to help this guy out. So if you aren't subscribed to this guy, again, this is just a quick plug. If you want to go and check him out, he's a Netherlands YouTuber, a very nice accent, so shout out to him. I actually don't know his real name, but he's going by the Fomo Factory. And the reason why I want to give this project and this coin a shout out is because I didn't know he had a coin, but did some research, went through the back end, and he has been posting videos forever, longer than me. He's consistently getting thousands of views, and he does have a project. Took a lot of time for me to figure this out, and I think it's a great gem. So this coin has a market cap of 2 million, so micro market cap. Micro, boys. Very, very good if you want a moon coin bet. Its current value is 2 cents, and again, run by that fellow YouTuber of mine in the space, the Fomo Factory. And again, super low market cap with a great use case that we'll get into in a second. But really why I like this coin, okay, this is the big one that nobody's really talking about, is the Fomo Factory has been posting YouTube videos consistently. And I'm not going to say he rugs this coin, or even if the project doesn't do that well, of course he wants to do it well, but let's just say he had incentive to dump this coin. He's not going to, I know just being a YouTuber myself and being in the game, he's not going to wreck just his coin just for, I don't know how much money he would make, but he's not going to wreck the years and years and years of bull markets and bear markets that he's been in the space just for a shitty pump and dump. So that's why I really like it. I really do trust this guy. Again, I could be wrong. We'll see what the future, holds, but again, he probably doesn't want to go back to the 9 to 5. So he's all in. Some quick talking points on this coin is what these guys do. They're a Launchpad index, so they invest in new projects and they share the profits in stable coins with people that stake the W3 token. Founder is again the Fomo Factory. They've got 79% of the supply staked, which is good. They've got over $1 million invested back in the project. So again, they're not just coming in here with $10. They've got over $1 million in here. Current market cap is $2 million. So again, good risk/reward here. And it's got a huge burn system, which is great for the supply and demand of the token. Again, if you live in a country where you can't access Launchpads, I know a lot of people can, you can stake the W3W token as they do, and there's no risk on that because you can actually get involved if your country's fucking you, if that makes sense. Because I know a lot of people want to get in Launchpads, but they can't even get in the game, or they have to use VPNs, and some people don't like to do that. There's no buy tax, there's only a 5% sell tax, which obviously increases liquidity, which is good for them to keep them profitable. And they invested in top-tier launchpads such as Certified, JNGBT, and Neotoku, which made them a fuck ton of money. And investors of this project, fuck tons of money. They've got Portal Investments, Gonzalo Nodes Investments, AI Tech, and they've invested over 100 more. And again, what I really like about them is the show transparency 24/7, where you can go and see how much they've made, how much they've lost, and they even show that as well, which I think is a great selling point that nobody's really talking about. I'll leave the links in the description for this one because I know it's a lot of guys want to go and check it out, and even check, maybe subscribe to the Fomo Factory, shout at him. Again, conclusion of this coin, in a bull market, which we expect for 2025, that's why we're here, new altcoins do great on TGE, especially peak bull. E.g., they get in early with their Launchpad investments, and they use that profits to pay out the community and buy back and burn W3 token or W3W token. All you need to be bullish on is Web3 Whales, is to be bullish on the altcoin market in general, which we all are, or why else would you be watching this video? So again, these guys are like the market on steroids. So again, I would go and check them out. They've got a good website. You can go and see the exact numbers, etc. You can look at the dashboard. You've even got raffles and stake it. So again, full transparency with this project. That's why I really like it. So shout out to the Fomo Factory again. Keep posting videos, brother. I know the grind of YouTube, and you'll probably see this video. So that is a coin that I would look at. Coin number 3, and again, nobody's talking about it, so I thought I'd bring some light on it to help the guy out. Coin number 4, Cronos, or Crypto.com, formerly known as Crow. Now, Cronos is currently priced at 15 cents. That's the current price. And their peak 2021 market, by market cap, was give or take about 18 billion, right? So they're a lot far off this right now. Again, current price or market cap is $4 billion. Now, what I like to do with projects like this is I like to compare, this is obviously exchange coin if you're not familiar with crypto.com, is I compare this to BNB. Not typically what they do, etc., but let's be honest, they're both exchange coins, they're both like a lot of, coins, and exchanges have coins, which makes sense. MEXC, for example, another exchange I like. If you compare this to BNB, the current market cap of BNB is 100 billion market cap. Now again, Crypto.com doesn't have to beat BNB for us to make a fuck ton of money, but I just wanted to put this one on the list is because that's a 25x of BNB's current market cap, and I think BNB will still continue to rise in this bull market, but the problem with BNB is, guess what? It's probably not going to give you a 10x, probably not going to give you a 5x. Maximum for me, maybe 1.4k, maybe 2k it might get in this peak bull run. That's a 3x, 300 billion market cap, which will be very frothy. Crypto.com can do a 3x tomorrow. If you look at the last bull run, when they were really pushing their marketing, they went from, it depends where you chart it, 10 cents all the way up to $1, give or take. So it did a 10x in a very short amount of time. So that is why I want to put Crypto.com or Cronos on this list. And again, what's nice about the Crow coin is we have data. So here's some data for you. If you like data, they bought the naming rights to the Staples Center at $700 million in November, pretty much the peak of the bull run. So they spent $700 million. Almost $1 billion. What does that tell me? They've got cash. A lot of these companies like FTX, Celsius, didn't have the cash. These guys bought $700 million in a Staples Center deal as marketing. Of course, the bear market came in, but guess what? These guys are still alive, and they're still alive strong today. I would say their best strength is their marketing. So again, they bought the Crypto.com arena, Staples Center. They sponsor UFC in 2021. They have shit like this, which is super, super good. Formula One. This costs a lot of money, brother. Millions of dollars. And that shows to me that they're probably going to have a good run like they did in 2021. They also have good products because, again, marketing will get you so far. But again, if they have good products, etc., some of these products, I would argue, are a little bit of a joke. If you want to use the Prime card, it's $1 million. If you want to use the Obsidian card, it's 500k. Really, anything below here to get your feet wet is good. But again, 50k is still a big lockup. But I know big players that have these cards, big whales. And that's good for us because guess what? The more people that lock and get rewards and stake their Crow coins, it means they're locked, which means we'll increase the demand, the supply and demand of Crypto.com in this bull run. So my predictions for Crypto.com, not a price prediction, but I think they'll beat the previous all-time high. I think they'll destroy the market cap. They do not have to come close to BNB's market cap to make a fuck ton of money. That's the beautiful thing about this game. You can look at, like, for example, market caps, etc., e.g. here, and you can look at the data. As of May, this is obviously 7-8 months old, but this is the recent data I could find. They announced that they have surpassed 100 million global users. If you look at 2020, they had 5. 2021, they had 10, peak run. 2022, in the bear market, they made 60 million users came on the platform, which is fucking amazing. 2023, 80. 2024, 100 million users. This is crazy. Think about how many people are using their platform. That's a lot of money. And again, looking at Binance, what we're comparing to this to in this quick analysis, they have 240 million users, right? So it's like a 2.4x here. But again, if they're valued at 25x smaller, they only have 2.4x less users. What that means to me is, I believe, when people start to understand this, that this Crypto.com is undervalued compared to BNB, massively, the market will start to realize this, and they haven't realized this yet, which is good for us if we're buying today, because there's no money left in BNB for great gains, in my opinion. Again, gains with the market in 2025, I think it's going to be massive. That's why I would look at Crypto.com. If you wanted to buy an exchange kind of token, if you believe in the data points there, I think it's very clear. And again, obviously, who fucking knows? But that's just looking at data points, doing a bit of research before just saying, no, I want to buy Crypto.com. I like to always look at the data. What have they done before? How has the team reacted in a bear market? And then go from there. Look at the competitors. Look at their marketing budget. I would say Crypto.com, in my opinion, is a better bet than BNB. Just looking at this data. My opinion, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. Coin number 5. Probably the biggest sleeper in the market right now. Now, the next couple of coins are going to be great, but really after that, we're going to talk about some crazy stuff that you guys have probably never seen before, and I think it's going to excite you. But let's get this one out of the way. Not in a bad way, because this is a huge sleeper. VRA, Verasity. Why do I think it's the biggest sleeper? Well, this is currently worth less than half a penny. But again, what have we learned in this video? Market cap is the most important thing. Market cap is $41 million. This is still technically a micro cap. They had one of the best bull runs in 2021. And this is the coin that probably after this video, I'm going to start investing heavily into. And I'm going to put that in a liquidity pool. I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. But yeah, this coin is super slept on in my opinion. They've got great use cases, but really why this coin is slept on. If you look at meme coins, okay, meme coins are great, but pretty much 90 of the top 100 meme coins are worth more than VRA. Think about that. Even here, man, pretty much since this one, don't even know what half these coins are. All these coins are worth more than VRA. And again, there's nothing wrong with meme coins, but these coins do fucking nothing. VRA actually do some cool stuff. And they do stuff, e.g. in the marketing space, right? So most of the guys that run ads on Google, etc. for big companies, they stop fake clicks. That's their whole mission. So again, there's not really anybody in the space that do this stuff. They've got 300,000 users, they've got 660,000 members, 20 large communities, and 6 awarded patencies. So again, they are trust and transparency to digital advertising. So again, if guys run ads, etc., they want to stop fake clicks because it costs them money. A lot of people haven't figured this out, but this is the only project that has done this. And again, if you look at their website users, what we will be able to see is they are growing rapidly. Every single month, 10,000 new people are coming on here, whether to use the product or to buy the coin. So again, time is of the essence in this one, in my opinion. If you look at Matic, it went from 1 to 2 cents to over $2 in a month during the last bull run altcoin season. And altcoin season, what really runs this is stories and narratives, right? So if VRA splits POV tokens and lists these on big exchanges, it could take off. It's not really listed anywhere. You know, that's one of the good things about this coin is you're catching it early. You have to do a little bit of research and buy the coin. You might have to buy it on Uniswap, etc. A lot of retail don't know how to do this. By the time it's listed on Coinbase, Binance, it's already too late. So the main question everybody has with coins like this is, will it hit $1? Maybe, but probably not. That will be about 10 billion market cap, give or take. It's big, but crazy things have happened in previous runs. Now, most people bought VRA early, sub really 0.025 cents, so about a dibble. But hitting $1 is going to be tough because a lot of people have huge amounts. My advice, don't be waiting for $1 in any single coin on how you play this game. Take profits at 25 cents, 50 cents, maybe the last chunk at 75 cents for a moonbag, and you can't lose money in this game. Because if you left in half the cents at the time of recording today, you've already made your money at this point. I think many retail, what I did in the last bull run was waiting for price targets of 100k Bitcoin, 10k Ethereum, $2 HBAR. Many retailers are going to wait for that magical $1 on VRA. So sell bit by bit on the way up with any single coin. It's less stressful and it's a lot better for you. So again, massive use cases here. The little Brucey bonus, I'll give you this for free. We sell this in a private community. You can check it out if you want. But what these guys do, or what you can do, is let's say you have $5,000, or you can use any amount here. You can use tools like this. You can compare. I don't want to confuse a lot of people, but you can compare this on Uniswap with Ethereum. Let's say you have $5,000, 50-50 split. You have wide enough ranges, which is fine enough in this one. You can make $30 a day on this in free VRA coin. Now, if you believe VRA is going to 10, 20, 30x, every $30 you make on Ethereum and VRA, that's almost like $300 every single day on future price predictions. So this is about $1,000 a month. Future price predictions, that might be 10k a month. That's how you can stack VRA on a significantly low balance. $5,000 is a lot of money. It's not a low balance for most people, but I'm just saying, if you have 5k, you can put 2.5k in Ethereum, 2.5k in VRA, make $30 a day, make $1,000 a month right now. Future price predictions, if you believe VRA is going to do well, that's how you can stack VRA for free and make $10,000 every single month in future VRA prices. That makes sense. It's a crazy tactic that a lot of people don't know how to do. It might be confusing you, but that's one thing you can do if you want to go a little bit more technical and really put your money to work. Because again, at the end of the day, the money must always move. Okay, e.g., if you just leave a DCA, for example, in VRA, that's great. But if you can combine this with liquidity pools and make $30 a day on 5k, if you have 15k or 20k, you do the maths. You put 15k, you're now making almost $100 a day. Future price predictions, that can get crazy. That might be like $30,000 a month. Advanced tactic, a lot of people don't know how to do this, but eventually I think a lot of people will be doing this, and we've used this massively in coins like Brett, etc. I'll show you that later on in this video, but yeah, you don't just have to hold VRA. You can put that VRA to work, if that makes sense. Next, I'm going to give you 4 coins right off the bat. Really quick information here, but in our private community, there's a guy called Joe, and he managed to find huge, large crypto wallets, right? These are guys that are invested $600 million plus in coins. And I've never seen anything like this before, so take this information for free. Again, this is a paid community, but I'm going to give you some sauce for absolutely free. So what he did was, he found these 2 links. I'm just going to look at the first link because it's their biggest wallet. And these are, like I said, huge fund, right? They have, at the current time of recording, over $600 million in invested coins. And what we can do, and this website does, is it breaks down all the coins in values, e.g. how much they've invested. And what's really nice is we can track how much profit they're in, which gives us a little bit more meat on the potatoes, if that makes sense. So again, these guys, what I noticed when I was going through these coins, to kind of give you three, is they're very heavy on meme coins and AI coins, but mostly memes, which I thought was crazy, right? $674 million, not in mostly meme coins, but millions, tens of millions of dollars in meme coins. So let's go through the list and find you some gems. So the first one, obviously we all know Solana. They've got $105 million dollars in Solana, up $2 million. They've got some USDC. But their third coin, which is crazy to me, they have $23 million, okay? $23 million in a coin called Mudang, and they're up $560,000. That's crazy to me, right? Mudang, if you don't know, it's kind of like it's actually, I'm in Thailand right now. It's like I guess you could call it, not a pig, what's the word I'm looking for? A hippo. It's like a baby hippo that's so cute, it went viral on the fucking internet, and of course somebody launched the coin. But regardless, these guys have $23 million and over $500,000 in profit. So again, this coin is currently worth 28 cents. The market cap is still relatively low. Of course, you've missed the initial pumps, right? You've missed the a billion X's. But if you want to take some bets, this could be a bet for you. Again, this could obviously go to shit tomorrow, but if you got $1,000, $500, you want to have a speculative bet, 100x, 50x play, might be a good play. Again, all you're really relying on here is Mudang. But yeah, that's the play that you get in. Once you've filled up your main bags, you can start looking at these coins. The next coin I wanted to bring, they have on their list, is Pepe. We all know Pepe. They have $9 million and they're up 129k. Pepe, obviously a beloved altcoin right now. Market cap is a little bit high for me to invest in, so I've not invested in this coin. $8 billion. But again, if you look at Dogecoin and Shiba, I think there's still some run to go. And most of the money has already been made. I would say they got in late on Pepe because, again, investing almost $10 million and only up 129k. They got in a little bit late, but again, they've got $9 million in here. They're not planning to lose the fund's money. So again, you can take that for what it's worth. The next coin they have is Popcat. So Popcat, they have, if you've never heard of this one, it's another meme coin. Again, if you just look at this list, man, I'll remember me to leave this link in the description. You can come and check it out. So Popcat, can't find it on the list anymore, but they have it here. And Popcat, they hold $19 million. There it is actually, $19.4 million, and they're up over $1 million in this one. So Popcat, again, if you look at all time on this coin, it's taking a big dip right now. Could be a good DCA. Still less than $1, less than $1 billion market cap. Another meme coin on Solana. Check it out if you want. Next coin. This is one of their coins, and again, I think it's important to show this, that they haven't done that well on. Okay, this is a super risky play. They have, let me just find it, I think they have $8.2 million, $8.2 million in value here. They're up 25k, but yesterday when I was looking at this video, they're actually down over 50k, so this is back in profit. So they were a little bit late on this coin. This coin has went kind of viral, but this is the only coin that's down 56%. So they probably bought around about here, give or take. So they're not up much. Again, if you're coming in with $9 million, you need less than 0.1% to make like 25k. That's the point. So I've seen this coin a lot on Instagram. If you post like an Instagram story, this kind of song is going viral for whatever reason. I've used it many times. It's kind of like a cool song, but of course somebody made a coin on this. That's what happens, and it just shows you what's going to come up in this next bull run is a lot of the random shit going crazy. But again, what was interesting to me is they have like $8 million in this coin. So super risky. 164 million market cap. Again, could be a good DCA, but this one is super risky. So enter your own risk, of course, on this one. So again, I'll try and leave this link in the description where you can come and check out, because they got a lot of fucking coins here with a lot of money, and I think it's very interesting to track. Big players are way smarter than us because they got $642 million. Even if it's from other people, they managed to sell people on that, and they're up millions and millions of dollars. And again, it's mostly in meme coins and AI, which is kind of fucking surprising, but that's the game. Next coin is Brett, one of my favorite coins in the meme space. And this was the coin that really got me into memes, right? So I was very against meme coins for so long, but I was so pissed off with like random people, and I would always see it turning 1k to 100k plus over and over again. And that's when I started to build a meme coin kind of portfolio. And this is what really started for me. So I guess I was kind of salty at that point, because I just wanted to like not make memes part of my portfolio, but I couldn't ignore it. I looked at the last bull run. I was like, yeah, memes are not going anywhere. Let me buy some Bretts and let me expand on that going forward. So I bought Brett at about $500 million market cap. It's currently 1.3. I think its high was over two kind of $1 billion. So it's, right now it's like 2.3x. At the highs, it was like 4.2x. But again, I didn't buy this coin for the 100x. This was a kind of initial stage of a meme coin portfolio play. Then I would diversify into smaller caps. That was my main play here. So I came here with kind of size, which was great. And what I also did with this coin, again, just number one coin if you don't want to look at liquidity pools. Again, this was the number one coin on Base chain. And Coinbase aren't going to launch a meme coin base coin. So this is why I wanted to enter this coin. I've seen a lot of people like Crash Trading. I think he's on YouTube. He's big on Twitter. So he was talking about this. And this is why I really bought it. But what I also did is, if you want another Brucey bonus, I combined this with liquidity pools. Again, don't have to do this, but if you just want to buy Brett, that's enough. But what I wanted to do was make some money on this coin. So I put this in a Brett and Ethereum pool. I like Ethereum. I like Brett. So I was like, let's put this money to work. This was a lot higher like a month ago because obviously the market crashed. But I've still earned $23,000 in 4 or 5 months. This was about 35K before, but markets went down. So the values went down because I haven't sold the coins, if that makes sense. So regardless, I've made 20K of free Brett and Ethereum. The whole point in that 20K is if I think Brett's going to 10x, it's like 150K because obviously some of it is in Ethereum. But this is where it gets crazy. So again, you can see my pool. I'm super transparent with you guys. I like to show you every single time if I'm going to talk about pools that I'm actually doing this and not just pretending I'm doing this. So every single day this pool makes me about $150 on a bad day to about $200, $300, $400 on a good day. Changes all the time. I'm not going to go into too much because that's what we teach, but I'm giving you the sauce pretty much for free if you want to do this on any coin. You can look at Uniswap, you can look at other coins and change itself. But really the main kicker was when I made, so total I've made about 36K in fees, but remember some of those fees have came down. So here's my 36K here. I've got the Ethereum, I've got Brett. But what I did was I was like, okay, I like meme coins, etc. Now I put some in B Money. That 5x so far. The peak was about 10x, but I'm still holding the coin. I put some in SingDog. That was like 12x peak. It's about 5K right now. I've also got another coin called Era. Again, these are not coins on this list, but these are just coins that I had this money for free printing me that I wanted to keep the money flowing, if that makes sense. I can use this money to cash out, etc. I can use the money to hold the Brett and Ethereum, but I wanted to put this other plays in more meme coins that are super risky, but I get to play these coins for free. And so far they've paid out because I put 1K in here. I can't remember how much I put in here, probably 1K as well. And that's how you keep the money flowing. Even if these coins went to shit, it was a free bet. Because like I said, every single day I make 150 to like 300, 400, 500 on a good day. I can just wait 2 days on a good day and I've got $1,000 to play with a new meme coin. Or just buy Render, or just buy Solana, or just DCA. So that's the beautiful thing you can do that nobody talks about. And again, these are fully liquid. There's no risks, etc. You guys are going to have questions. Again, you do this at your own risk. The only risk you have is if your MetaMask wallet gets hacked, and that's your fault because you hold the keys, you entered your seed phrase, right? So that's the only really risk you have. There's no of course, if Brett goes to shit, you're already holding Brett anyway, so that's a risk there. But I only put this in coins that I believe in, if that makes sense. Because again, rule number one is always keep the money moving, even after this bear market or bull market, should I say. Once you make a bunch of money, don't just cash out to your bank. Sure, cash out some of it. Maybe buy the Lamborghini if you want. Treat yourself. But money in a bank account, it'll lose to inflation. A lot of guys need to keep the money flowing. So buy real estate, do what you want. But I like liquidity pools because I already believe in crypto. And that's why I decided to put a portion of my portfolio in pools, because I make free money every single day. Next coin is HBAR. Safer plays right now. We're going to get in safer plays. So here's my full bag, super transparent, 1.01 million HBAR. Average price is 6 cents. Nobody wants to talk about this because it wasn't doing well, and then everyone wants to talk about it because it starts to do well. Total profit is 239K, one of my biggest profits in this bull run, and it just came from doing the hard work when nobody else was talking about it. I think HBAR is still a good bet, but again, the problem you have right now is this massive pump. Me buying all the way across here at 3, 4, 5 cents after my DCAs were a lot higher, I stuck with HBAR. A lot of people sold out, and that's fine. If you sold out to find Kaspa or early Bretts or early Solanas, that's great. But I just stuck with this one, and I got more money, and I fueled other positions. So 29 cents. Can't really recommend this if you're looking for a 10x because I don't think it hits $3, but 11 billion market cap, I do think it will, in my opinion, get above 70, 80, 90 cents. And a lot of people are going to say I'm too bearish in this coin, but again, for me, I'm just playing like the 500K, 700K profit-taking strategy. If you're coming in here looking for $5, $10, just be careful. That's all I really want to say on that one, because I know I could talk about this for ages. And I did for years and years and years. Nobody listened. Some people did. And now you're doing very, very good. Next one is Aether. Again, this coin is just over $1, but I'm still going to put it on this list. Charles Hoskinson, great guy, still posts YouTube videos. I believe in him. The only problem you have is this is $36 billion market cap. The good problem you have is this coin isn't going to go anywhere, right? Had a great run in 2021, reaching $3. The problem is you could bought this at 3 cents. This coin is probably a good bull run, $5 to $10. So I don't think you're going to lose money, but you're not going to make the 100x. But I just wanted to put it in here because, you know, whatever. XLM. If you like XRP, can't give you XRP anymore. I could have gave you XRP a couple months ago because it was at 50 cents. It was a stable coin for ages. But if you're looking for a spin-off of XRP, XLM usually follows, if you look at the previous bull markets, 2017, 2021, it usually follows XRP in terms of price action, but it will pump a lot more because the market cap is a lot less. But again, 13 billion market cap is a lot high. But if you have XRP, a good position, in my opinion, if you want more gains, would obviously to build other positions, but ride some XLM because they usually pump the same. Don't typically have the same use case, but I think XLM will do a lot. Will do a lot, but it's not going to get you rich. But again, we're coming to like the safer plays in quotations. Safer plays. VChade, another one. Market cap reasonably low still for a top 100 coin. 3.8 billion market cap. This is currently priced at 5 or 4.7 cents, and solid last bull run. Got a lot of people rich. And I think it's going to do great this bull run, but it won't give you 100x. Last coin I want to give you is Beam. Beam is one of the top biggest coins in terms of gaming and market cap. One of them, should I say. But it's only priced at $1.4 billion. That's fucking crazy. You know why that's crazy? Because if you look at meme coins, most of the coins are higher than Beam. And Beam is a lot better than meme coins. But that's the game that we play. You know, I think money will eventually flow into gaming. Just gaming isn't being talked about right now, but you know, you get in early and when nobody's talking about it, and you sell green when everybody's talking about it, when other Jeffreys are buying. So gaming coins, I haven't went in too heavy on these plays, but Beam would be a safer kind of play, and then I would start diversifying on lower market caps. We can maybe make a video on that in the future. But super undervalued, great project, good team, good marketing. They just need some price action to come. E.g., I think that'll happen in 2025 later as we go through this bull run. I think gaming projects are going to come back to life, just like Axie Infinity, Decentralized Mana, Sandbox. Those were more metaverse plays, but technically still gaming. Final thoughts. 2 tweets for you before we sum this up. The past 4 years have shown us the truth. Privacy and freedom you thought you had isn't actually real. You can't fully trust governments, banks, or big tech. They want to track everything you do and silence everyone who disagrees with them, okay? They want to silence everybody, the real world. That's why we need decentralization, systems, and crypto more than ever. Last tweet, it's time to lock in. 2025 will be epic, and I promise you 2025 can change your life. I hope you enjoyed this coin allocation. There's many other plays. Some of you guys will disagree, some of you guys will agree, whatever. We're on the same team here, remember. This is not like a hate video. There's many coins you can choose, but building a diversified portfolio, sticking through it when it gets tough, just like the story I told you at the start with that broke guy living with the roaches, you can change your life. Comment below your best picks under $1. I'd be surprised to see some of them, and maybe I can make a future video on them. Give me some more detail. Tell me why you bought it, etc. What your price predictions are. That'll be super good to go through. And again, see you in the next one. Drop your best gems under $1, and goodbye. Have a good new year. I'll be back posting videos very, very soon, and hopefully you enjoyed this kind of longer video. And there's some great gems out there, man. Just remember to lock in, avoid distractions, DCA when you can, and you're going to be absolutely fine.